Hello stream, hello VOD Frogs. Today we're back on Limelight just for a little bit. More quick chill stream today. The plan for today is to finish the mob spawner. It was between this and Paradise, and I decided to do this tomorrow though. Maybe tomorrow. I mean, probably tomorrow. It really depends if people are on, want to do stuff. The only reason I've been like streaming a lot recently is no one's been on to do stuff during my editing breaks, and I just now got done with like had nothing to do on editing breaks, and got to a good editing point, and I was like, okay, let's boot up stream. I want to get done with the spawner. I've been kind of wanting to come back on here since I left that half finished. Weirdly to say, I kind of want to make a spawner, a normal mob spawner. Regardless, let me grab out a bunch of stone. I actually might need more. I hope this is enough, but I don't know. I will need more wood as well later for the trapdoors. I know it's not gonna be a whole lot, which is good, so we'll see. Oh, let me actually also bring a bucket of water. 2 buckets, actually. Why not? Yeah, I want to finish this mob spawner here. That's the main goal for today. Is just finish this mob spawner straight up. Nothing crazy. Nothing at all insane or anything. Oh, that won't spread because the way it is. But I can do that. And then I have a little water catch. Really, yeah. Actually, let's make it where it's easy to swim out. So let's do that. Cool. Let's go up and get to work on that. Get to work on the above part. Actually, we have stuff to do before we do the water. Yeah, let's fill it all in. Like I said, just a chill little quick day for today. Maybe an hour, maybe a little longer, maybe an hour and a half. Don't know. Don't know. I'm also planning potentially sessions for this weekend. I'm bringing sessions back with friends. I'm probably gonna try to do a group with like me, Milk. Milk have done a lot of horror stuff in the past, for example. Zion, Nuggo, and see how that goes. I gave Zion a list of like a bunch of options. I made that earlier. That's why I didn't stream earlier. Had that set up as a plan of stuff to do before that. But regardless, I sent Zion a list of like 16. I know, I think it was 15. Was it 15 or 14? I know Steam games. I think it was 15. But I sent a list of like 15 Steam games that we can do this weekend. Probably 2 sessions, one on each day. Just whenever we're all free and all down. And then I'll boot up stream, do a little fun friend session. It should be fun. Should be. 7. The thing is, I always like the friend sessions. My only ever problem with them has been people no-showing. Which still might be a problem, but if it's just like for the day kind of thing when people are free and we're just kind of streaming whenever. If people no-show, it's not like a big deal, you know? It's just don't stream for the day. We're just streaming for fun, to be honest with you. And I think it'd be fun to start playing some more session-based games again. I haven't played in a while, and there's quite a bit that are coming out recently that look pretty decent. That are whether they're co-op or with people or whatever. So, I'm gonna need to do this same thing on the other side, so then we're gonna fill it in. Yeah, maybe a friend session or two this weekend, hopefully. Ideally. Should be fun though. Be good, should be fun. How far out is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. That should be good. This is 1, 2, 3. 4, wait, no, 3. 4, let me just make sure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think because I mentioned Milk, just to clarify, they're not just like horror games. It's something I've been looking at a lot as horror, but I have a bunch of stuff on Steam I've just like found that are either free to play or maybe free to play, or at least we can play like a demo on that I think would be fun. Might just be a game we've done in the past, so they might want that. I sent Zai like a list, and I made a hard copy in case he edits it, but I just sent him a list, and I was like, hey, just pick. Like, look through this, rate the ones you think you want to do, and then I will look at that in the future and use that to decide what we end up doing. No matter what, I don't want to do any sessions that cost me a bunch of money. That was my one of the big problems too when I was in sessions before, is they would always cost me like an arm and a leg. Not really, but they'd be very expensive. Um, very expensive for me because I would front all the costs, which is something I necessarily have to do. It's just what I would do. I'd be like, oh, I'm hosting it. Let me pay for it all, you know? Um, sorry, I'm getting distracted with what I'm saying because I'm like focusing on the number of how far I need to go. I think I should just had to double check that was 9 out, and this should be. Yeah. Should be some fun friend sessions here soon on like weekends and stuff when they're all free. With Zai, to be fair, he's like basically off when I'm off work, so I can kind of just with Zai. Whenever Zai is available, I can pretty much just straight up any day do a session. To be fair, but for the most part, weekdays we'll probably just end up playing Siege or something if they're all free. I just want to do sessions because I think they're fun. To be honest with you, or Siege is like just hang out and play. They're like something like Counter Strike or something like that, just like kind of hang out and play. I don't really like streaming those kind of games. Whereas sessions is like, oh, this is gonna be a fun little hour or two, kind of like Maid Cleanup. Honestly, playing the Goblin Cleanup game with Mel and Jay and Danielle was a lot of fun. And like it was just chill. I didn't really like make jokes or anything. I was just kind of chilling. But me doing that made me want to do sessions again. I always kind of get in the mood where I want to do sessions again, but I kind of want to. And who knows? Maybe I start looking for people to do sessions with, a more session-based group, not like a Zai, Nuggo, Milk kind of thing where it's like, you know. Maybe I find start making an actual group of people who do funny moments content. I just stream it, but I don't know. I also don't think I'm like big enough to like warrant that. I'm like, I'm at 2K, so I can definitely get the attention of a lot of like smaller creators, but I don't know. Doing funny moment content, I feel like it'd be weird if it's like they're all streaming it and then I'm just kind of like here and I'm just kind of me. Might be a little weird where I'm just like streaming and they're recording. I don't know. We'll see though. We'll see what ends up happening. Right now, I just kind of want to hang out and play fun games with friends. So that's what we're gonna do. I think I have plenty of people for stuff like that. Like we could do Liars Bar and stuff like that again with people like CJ. We definitely can. But yeah, yeah. I got options for people. I could also always ask the Limes to join in on a session, or I could always be like, "Hey Mel, hey Jay." There's people to reach out to for session kind of stuff. I think it would be cool to have like a dedicated funny moment kind of group. I also don't think I make enough. Like, I don't make any funny moment content. To be fair, I don't make any content right now. Let's full stop. I will say though that for sure this Dark Souls video is gonna be my next video up, and I'm not gonna take it down like out of sight, which I just think was bad, which is why I took it down. This one will 100% stay up, and I can tell I'm actually gonna finish it because like the main problem is when I've been scrapping a lot of videos. This one I know for a fact I'm gonna finish and upload solely for the fact that right now I am planning in the phase of planning. Like I have it all rough cut out. Not really rough cut out. Rough cut out before meant different than what it does now, but I have it all like the first kind of. I guess rough cut does work. Clarify. But like the first rough cut, like it all planned out flow wise. Um, I guess way more than I used to do for rough cuts, but it's like all planned out flow wise. Most of the gaps between stuff is cut out. Um, yeah, it's fairly concise right now. Like I could probably upload it as is for like a cut content or something, but not cut content for like if I had channel memberships for example, I could probably upload it for like channel memberships and I can watch like it early without any like issue really with it. It just doesn't have any of the extra added stuff in right or the smoothing I would like on it, where it's like visually more smooth. Um, but yeah, I'm just right now doing the visual smoothing and getting an idea of where I want voiceovers, and then I'm gonna go back through and start getting the assets. Actually, what I'll end up doing after I get the smooth and out version is I'll go through and plan the voiceovers. I already left like a little gap where I know I want one, like I want one for the intro, for example, outro, explaining why I'm getting stuff, even though I have before, because it just makes a good video. Is explaining kind of why you're doing something, so if you have a new viewer, they can kind of follow along and understand. So if I'm going like, hey, I'm going for the Grasp Shield, I should have an explanation to say why it's good. Instead of like what I did, where I was just like, oh yeah, the fat ring. Kind of want like a little explanation. Then you can do like funny stuff with stuff like that, where you're like more explaining it. So yeah, I bet it's a good video. I definitely am putting in a lot more effort in this than I did with like uh out of sight, for example. And I'm also enjoying this a lot more than I did with like out of sight kind of video. I'm actually really enjoying what I'm doing creatively with video. I'm actually pretty happy with how it's turned out right now. Let's for now just get a little outline for this, and then we can plan where the roof is. Roof will be at 3, so I don't really need to plan where the roof is. I can just raise up these corner pieces. I'm not gonna need to. I can raise up all these torches. I don't know why I'm like stopping and. Let's just make sure you have a jump up point. Like right here would be fine. And then I can go along and make it all 3 tall right now instead of waiting. I probably will need more cobblestone in order to do the entire roof. And that's just like my rough guess, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need enough cobblestone to do the roof. I also will need to mob-proof it. Not mob-proof it, spider-proof it. Mob-proofing would not be good. I need to spider-proof it, so I'm gonna need a lot of trees. Thankfully, we have a bunch right now, which is decent good, because I'm gonna need those. But yeah, main thing is, I don't necessarily plan to stream more. Because, you know, the whole point of me, like, stopping streaming is just so I can put some more time editing. But there's a lot of times when, like, and more, like, time with people in general, other people in general. Um, but I have no problem with doing like this, where I like stream when I have like, you know, even kind of a creative drought. Instead of sitting on my floor for half an hour, like I was saying before when I stream daily, just sometimes randomly find myself sitting on the floor watching a YouTube video. Instead of doing that, you know, I can like stop, boot up a stream, have fun, chill, talk to chat. You know, that's what I'm probably gonna do now. Then it makes it a lot more loose when I can just kind of pick my time. For a while I was doing it, kind of felt like job-like, which was weird. Whereas now it's more like, I just see it as more like hanging out with people, hanging out with friends. Except without the friends part, because it's just me hanging out with you guys. Depends who's chat, of course, you know. There's some people that I would say I'm more friend level with. People like the Mel, maybe. Like the CJ for sure. Or the Zai for sure. I actually like hang out with them every now and then. CJ I haven't hung out with them in a while. So maybe like, this already planned for this week's sessions to be with like the children. Just because I just straight up asked if they're all free. Whatever one of them aren't free though, I'll have to plan a session or something with CJ. If it's a free to play game, we definitely can. I could do some of the stuff in that list was like 2-player co-op stuff, so we definitely could. Haley, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. So we definitely could do like co-op stuff with CJ this week. Oh, not this weekend, but sometime. Maybe this week we do like co-op stuff with CJ. It depends what Zai thinks we should do this weekend. I'm just waiting to see what he rates this like thinks about the list I sent him and what he wants to do. All right, we'll leave right here as a way up to the roof because I'm gonna need to fill in the roof. Yeah, no, I'm gonna need to go on it because I need to torch it up. I don't have a lot of stone. Actually, I could start filling in some of the corners now. Yeah, let's start filling in some of the corners now. Let's fill in probably a corner close to it would be good. Or I could just plan. Nah, that's not gonna work. I could. I mean, I'm gonna do torches exactly like that. So let's copy this pattern. Do a torch right there. Let's just get all the torching out the way, I guess, for now. Although I will want to fill this in. No, let's fill it. We'll do every corner we can with putting a torch on it, but yeah. And then in here, I'm going to need to put the spider proofing with all the trapdoors, which is going to be a lot of trapdoors. Make sure it goes right here. Yeah, it does go right here. Cool. It's going to be a lot of trapdoors. One thing I could do is I could fill in the sides. You know, let's fill in the sides and then put a water bucket up top. I think that'd be good. Because then I can just swim up. And then whenever I need to go down, I just remove the water bucket. Wait a second for it to flow down more, drop in it. You know, the usual way. Let's fill in the little sides right now and have just a water bucket way up. That'd also help for like this, so I can just fill it in right now. Real quick. Water bucket right there, so I can quickly get back up. That won't be an issue. Cool. I was going to say that might be difficult for filling it back in, but no, it looks like it'll be good. I still might not have enough stone, though, so we'll see. We will see. I might need to go grab more. Which will be very boring, but something I'll have to do. As soon as we can, we should probably automate some sort of stone collection. I also could just get a portal and then go back home and grab stuff from my old days, but it's kind of not the point of what I'm doing right now. I got no problem with going to the main area, but I think whatever it is, I should get up here if I can, and if not, I will allow myself to purchase stuff from the shopping district, but only with money made from stuff over here. I think it's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. Let's swim down and grab that. Actually, I'll just wait till I'm a little closer. Wait till I'm a little closer, then grab it. Fill this all in, and they'll be good. Fully capsule off, and then I'll just need a little way in. And I will need a lot more stone. Pain. Not pain, but yeah. A lot more stone is needed, so I'll go get some. There we go, and then I go in, pick up that water bucket. Cool. And then for the most part, it's all closed off. I just need to get, of course, the top, which means I need all filled in. Roof included. And I also need all the trapdoors. I mean, we need a lot more stone. Alright. Can I AFK this while doing something else? I definitely can't, can I? I definitely can. Let's set this up to AFK, and then I'll look at the list of games potentially we'll be doing this weekend. And potential stuff we'll be doing later this week, stream-wise. F3T, so it's auto-breaking. Let me tab out and see if I still hear the sound. I'm not hearing the sound. I don't think it's... Yeah, no. I have it... I didn't turn off pause on Lost Focus. Pause on unpausing and pausing on Lost Focus is just F3P. And then I just F3T to hold the click. See? There we go. And then tab out. We're good. Cool. Let's look at that list of stuff. So I made a little list here. And pull it up and also go to display capture. I'm gonna pull it up before I go to display capture, so you're gonna have to sit on the frozen frame for a second. Hold on. Don't want to leak any random Google Sheets. No, we're good. Cool. Zai has not gone through and rated them yet. But I don't know if he's been home, to be fair. Why is my picture bugged? There we go. Here's the stuff we're maybe doing this weekend. I just put them all down here and then put random little stuff on there. Here's all the options. 15 different games we might do this weekend. We'll see. I labeled them green as in like is free, yellow as I need to purchase, and then the black are just I have no idea. They're just random games I found on like random categories. Not on free to play. And maybe some of these are free to play on free to play, but I don't know. They're not released yet, so I have no idea. But they will be released by this weekend. If all these are free, then of course we'll do. Some of them are questionable. One of them is questionable. But let's just look through the list. First off, we got Treasure Hunters, just while we're having auto mine, because that's boring. We got Treasure Hunters Prologue. This is played recently by like Rizzy and Retrix and that Funny Moment group. Seems like an alright game. One of the watch it, seemed alright. It's kind of like your normal extraction kind of looter. Not extraction shooter, I almost said extraction shooter. It's like your Lethal Company style game, which I've done before with Zion Milk especially. We got another game we all own, Just Act Natural. Ooh, the money's in my Steam account now from my M4 I sold. Just Act Natural. You try to hide from the sniper. Got different game modes. We played this before. Should be fun. Maybe a little 4-player, maybe more. For these games that are more than 4-player, maybe we throw in like a Louis or whoever else just available at the time. Maybe a Ree. Oh dear God, Ree's insufferable. But you know, for a game mode like this, he's probably gonna have some funny moments. Ree just has funny moments sometimes, but he also has a lot of annoying moments. Then we got Faz. I just think I would love to play more Faz. I think Faz is always enjoyable to me, but it's never like good for content. So it might not be the most entertaining stream when we do Faz, but I always have a lot of fun when I play Faz. I don't know, I just like Faz, I think. I don't play it on my own, and I only ever play it when people hit me up to do it, because that's kind of how I play most games. Like, I don't play like CS on my own really, other than like opening trade-ups. Siege every now and then I'll play a little bit of like aim training, that's it. Other than that, I don't do anything. This is the new map. This is the new Grafton. Oh, new Grafton farm. I kind of want to play that, to be honest with you. But we'll see. I put it on there because like they all have it. I would be down to do it. We'll see. This is another game I found that I had installed apparently. Not installed, but on my library. It's just free. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Maybe Fudge told me to download this and we didn't. I don't know. Multiplayer though could be fun. This also might be the game where I had a kid named LG Washing Machine crying. And then there was also a person in the lobby named I Cut My Dick with Safety Scissors. I was like 8 years old. It was in an old cut content. I do not know. This might be that game. I don't know. This game I've been had on my radar for a while. I think would be fun for a session. Maybe, you know, you get a bunch of limes together. If not them, then this would be good. That's the people who sponsored G2. Penguin, it was G2 a while ago. They sponsored G2. Anyways, it's like a one killer and then like a bunch of hiders, but it's like prop hunt. Like you can hide as a prop and you got like stuff you gotta do. Seems like a little silly fun game. Could be enjoyable. Again, maybe if not with them, I do it with live sometime. We'll see. This is I think a 2-player kind of game. That's why I sent him to I instead of everybody else. I just like Sai. You look at them. Not sure if you need to buy this one. This is in the unsure category, like a lot of the next few we're gonna look at. It's like a puzzle, co-op puzzle job game, which seems kind of cool. These next 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the next 5 are no idea, aren't released yet. This one though we can do a demo of if we want to. This one seems like horror prop hunt. Just seems good, seems fun. Again, we'll do one of these, maybe probably two of these this weekend. We'll see, maybe one, maybe two. Should be fun. Hopefully, don't pre-play them. Hopefully, this one seems like Alien Isolation, but co-op. Just sounds fun. Just straight up sounds fun. Don't know if you have to pay for it or not. Don't know. This one is a one person with eyes, everybody else blind, and they gotta lean the blind, which just sounds fun. Not really. It sounds frustrating, but I think frustrating and me yelling at people is entertaining, or people yelling at other people is entertaining. Sometimes depends on what kind of yelling. You know, if it's like a little silly, goofy yelling, like they lead me to a trap, and then I'm like, "You piece of," you know, kind of funny, kind of funny. Regardless, that there's this random one, little trapped in a dungeon. Seems good. Seems fun. We'll see. A lot of these, if I don't do them this weekend here soon, not necessarily these ones that are undecided. I don't know if you have to pay a bunch for them or not. But a lot of these random games here, if they're free, I'll probably do them in the future. If not with people, then solo. Or just some other time in the future for fun. If nothing else comes out that I'm looking at. This one is kind of a way different than those. It's paint rot only up. I just think this is stupid. And maybe, I don't know, maybe Zai and them are like, fuck it, let's do this. And it's like something that's stupid. And maybe like a quick hour of what the fuck are we doing with our life. Just randomly thrown at the end to fill out the list, to be honest with you. Liar's Bar, everybody knows Liar's Bar. This one we just buy for one person. These next ones are the yellow ones, which means just out of purchase for someone. It's Liar's Bar. Everybody knows Liar's Bar. It's a good game. It's a good game. A4, we never did a session on, which we could have a long time ago. Only $1. I can buy it for no-go if we want to do this session finally. A4. Friend versus friend kind of shoot at each other game. Speaking of friends versus friends, I also have friends versus friends list. I would have to buy it for no-go, or someone would have to buy it for no-go. I would be willing to buy most of these, I think, especially like A4 because it's $1. But I think if a free option is like more wanted, I'll probably just do something free. So we'll see. I will decide. I give it to Zai today, so I can decide for this weekend. So we'll see. Friends versus friends, we can always do that again. Throw in no-go, me, Zai, Milk, no-go. Sounds like a good time. Until someone has to go eat food. And then Uno. Everybody knows. I mean, come on now. Everybody knows Uno. This is another one I have to buy for someone. I think I have to buy it for no-go. Only $4 right now, though, so that's an option. That's the 4 we want to do stuff with this weekend. They should be free. If not, we can find a fill-in player. So, you know, it should be fine. It should be fun. Regardless, that hopefully has been enough time to get the cobblestone I need. Hopefully. F3P. That way it pauses now. I don't think that's enough. But we'll see. I'm gonna fill in all the roof right now. And then we'll come back. If I can fill in all the roof, it's good. I really just have to fill in the roof, and then I need a little bit. We'll see. Regardless, there's the options for this weekend we might play stream/VOD frogs. So look out for those. They look fun in my opinion, so we'll see. See what we end up doing. We'll see what Zai mainly ends up wanting. I wanted his opinion mainly because there's like some co-op games in there, like the drop game, which I think could be fun because we did things like we were before. So I just think they'll be fun. Right now, what I want to do after the cobblestone is I'm gonna go around and mark out exactly where I want the torch for every single spot, because then I just have to fill it in fully. And once it's fully filled in, I'm good. Once it's fully filled in and like fully outlined, fully filled in, I am good to not need cobblestone at all. That being said, of course, they will need to get things like trapdoors still, which shouldn't be an option. I forgot I could Z-zoom. I clicked it, expecting to crawl because Fear Nightfall for some reason, even though I haven't done that in months. I guess I did it like a month or two ago. I think like 2 months ago. I played it a little bit, played like 4 days. But Z-zoom, crazy, love it. Thank you, Z-zoom. I forgot you existed. I love Z-zoom. It's just so used to be like, oh yeah, we have some trees over there we can cut down, so it shouldn't be an issue. I love that. Hey, the farm's almost ground. Can I see all the way to the ocean? I can. Look at all the kelp right there. Look. That's cool. I like that, dude. I love C Zoom. I'm glad Zoomify has the same kind of thing. I can just hit C on it. Honestly, shout out to, I think it was Goob who showed me that. It feels so wrong giving Goob credit for something, but shout out Goob. It doesn't feel wrong. I like Goob. Shout out Goob. Shout out the Goober for the Zoomify. I'm pretty sure it's him. I was like looking at his mods and he was like at like Zoomify and he was talking about it. And he was also talking about like he was also talking about Distant Horizons, and I never did that one. I really don't want to look off in the distance to see everybody, to be honest with you. Not really everybody, but all the random builds and all like the chunk splicing. I know you can like pair it with other stuff to make it look better, but I just don't care, you know? For me, it's like, oh, silly block game. I love silly block game. It's not really like I need to see everything, you know? I don't know. I'm just kind of my own little bubble most of the time. It's kind of how I roll. So I mean, I do stuff with people, of course. You know, I'm doing the group sessions here soon. You know, so maybe I don't do everything alone per se, but I did a group session recently with like Jay and them, for example. I don't do everything alone, but I, you know, I prefer being like alone. You know, kind of my vibe, kind of my style. Be a little loner. Not really my style, but just what I tend to lean towards is liking to do my own thing. It's like doing my own thing most of the time. Let's fill in the middle bit first before anything else, because this is just, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I want to just cover this up. Slowly but surely fill all of this in with stone. Preferably we can do this all now. I might have to mine for a little bit, but it looks like not a lot, if any, we're going to need to mine for, which is good, because all the torches should be down. I can go check once we get back over there, of course, but all the torches should be down. Should be, hopefully. I would hope so. I'm gonna definitely need a little more, though, of the cobblestone. Probably like a stack or two. I could really just sit there for the last stack or two. I don't really need to, like, go AFK or anything like I did before and look at the sheet, but I just don't really think it's really entertaining. Just cutting down trees again, I don't mind doing that tree. Getting stone, kind of boring. I mean, honestly, I thought I had more than enough going into today, and it just appears that I am wrong, which is unfortunate. Let's fill in all the corners just for symmetry, even though it really does not matter because it's eventually all going to get filled in anyways. But visually, it will bug me to just have this corner not filled in at all. Cool. And then let's start filling in this back little bit right over here. And we'll have this whole little over half done. Can I jump up here, please? I know I'm not looking at it directly. I'm like at the side of it, but I'm like, please let me get up. Alright, looks good. Just 5 missing right there, and then I need a lot more for the other sides. Yeah, alright. Again, when I can, I should definitely set up a automatic cobble gen. That's your bedtime, isn't it? Only 7. Only 7. That should be good. Should be good to stay up for a little bit longer. Should be. I mean, I still can stay up until, like, really late if I need to, but I'm just waiting for a little bit longer. It's not that late yet. Right? 7:30? Yeah, it's not that bad. It's only 7:30. Then we're mainly just finishing the spawner today, so... I never stream this late? Yeah. I know. I know. I'm just gonna stream whenever now. Whenever it's like, I'm free and I have nothing to do. Which, for the most part, should be daily. It's like, whenever I'm free, I have nothing to do, and I'm at, like, a point where I'm not making good editing progress. Which, all of those combined, realistically means I could probably stream, like, every day if I really wanted to. But, you also get in there when people aren't available, and I have nothing I want to do with anybody. So, in other words, I should still probably be streaming, like, most days, to be honest with you. Just at random times. Like, right now, I just finished making pretty good editing progress. Just finished eating dinner. Didn't have any videos to watch while editing, and I was like, alright, we'll get on Minecraft. I wanted to get on today and finish the spawner. I wanted to a lot earlier, but I was just doing really good with editing, and I was like, I gotta keep going on it. And I did a lot of good editing today, I'm gonna be real too. I always say that, but I haven't uploaded in a while, so, you know, give it a week or two. The video will hopefully be out, hopefully. Alright, I'm streaming right now. So, oh, okay. Well, see you now. Enjoy your stream, enjoy yours too. Always good having you stop by and hear from you. What would it raise up to? I work on Rose Island more. I just was haven't visited Ray's Island in like over a month. Well over a month. Once I get another portal set up, I'll have to connect this little skyblock base with the rest of the nether. I plan to anyways, but I definitely should. Definitely should. I don't know how much cobblestone we're gonna need. We're gonna go to a stack. I don't know. I kind of don't have anything to talk about. At all, really, to be honest with you. Siege, I don't know. I know it was from yesterday, so I talked about. I haven't played Siege in like 2 days. Definitely mention anything about Siege like yesterday or the day before. Sessions future, we'll see. Getting things for a greenhouse. Is Ray in the streamer? No, he might be listening to me right now. Hey Ray, let's get to know. It's good to know. Hope the greenhouse goes well. But yeah, nothing really to talk about. Just gotta get stoned. Yeah, getting stoned is so boring to do on stream or anything. As soon as I can, I probably should set up at least a better cobblestone. I mean, I can always AFK at night too. I don't plan to do a whole lot with cobblestone, so it should be fine. That's why I made most of my outline for my stuff now wood. And just stone for the outline. Wood for all the main floor. That's why I did it last time I was on here. Made wood for all the main floor and stone as the outline. Just while I'm over here doing whatever I'm doing with this. I probably need more stone. Let's get one extra block, see how much so far this goes. I just don't like sitting in the cobblestone. So, I definitely need more than this, though. Most definitely I'm gonna need more than this. Be fair, I have enough right there to fill this in when I need to. We might be good here soon, though. Definitely I'm gonna need more, but we might be good here soon. I might be down to only like a stack or two needed left after this. We'll see, though. Definitely not. Now that I'm placing it and seeing how far this is going down, I probably need a lot more than this. No, maybe not. Maybe only, yeah. Maybe only like an extra stack or two and we're good. Maybe. Just maybe. Because I just have a tiny bit left to fill in after all this. Yeah, no, it might be good. Might just need another stack and then we're fine. I gotta double check and make sure real quick though that all of the roof torches are properly placed down. Just yeah, all the roof torches are placed down and everything. Cool. Yeah, I just gotta get stone and then we're good. Yeah, that's good to know. Good to know. Just gotta fill in this last little gap after this, really. So another stack is probably enough. And then I just need to get wood. We're good. How much more after this? So 3 times 6, 7. 3 times 7. That's what, 21? Yeah, another stack is more than enough. Alright, let's get another stack and then also get all of the trapdoors, which I don't know how much we're gonna need. I think we have a mod on or something on that makes where you make like 12 trapdoors instead of 2. I don't think we're gonna need too many. I can take the wood with me too, so this should be fine. We have plenty of trees growing. It really should be fine. Let's just cut all the trees down real quick. And then get one last stack of stone, and we're gonna go. You know, while I don't have anything to talk about. I was gonna say, while we have something to talk about, I should do stone. I really do not have anything to talk about right now, to be honest with you. I'm kind of boring. I kind of don't know anything. I just kind of edit. Just kind of edit. Poorly. I guess I could show you guys a picture of, like, the rough stay. And I can show you guys, I guess something I could do, I guess. Let me sleep real quick. Ray, I can sleep, right? Oh, Ray is sleeping. Oh, we're fine. Oh, Ray. I just think I can show you guys, I guess, the timeline. I'm not gonna show you like the full timeline right now because I have a lot to do for it. So I can show you though the 2 tracks, which is again like nothing. I still have a whole lot to do. I have to go through, do all the audio, do all the visual, do everything. But I can show you guys the initial rough. Going, just going. All right, step out. Capture. I'm gonna need to pull it up real quick. Can I please have my files load? What the hell? Thank you. Put that on my second monitor. Got the pictures. Yes. I need to take a screenshot. So here is the rough track. As you can see, it's like 21 minutes. It's under 21. It's right now before putting in voiceovers, like 20 minutes. This is the initial first rough cut. This is what I was talking about when I had like the rough cut done. Here's the rough cut. It's all the gaps kind of cut out. The rough flow of what I want. I then have to go back through and do what I'm doing right now, which is smoothing out the video. So I'm making it to where this video is less chop, 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 and just jump, 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 and kind of framing like my old videos used to be, and more smoothed out, to where it's like one moment, 5 different audio tracks, all smooth, to where it's like visually not like jump, 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 like I am talking, where it's like, you know, constant gaps, like right there where I'd have to cut it out, you know. So yeah, less jump, 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 more concise. Some of them I think are bigger. Like I think I left some of the fights more raw. Like there's some more raw moments. Like I think this is like one of these. I think it's like Quailag, and one of these is Gargoyles. I think. Way back over here, of course, is all of ONS and that fight. Regardless, this is the rough cut. I am now going back through it about like 9 minutes right now. After stream, I'll probably get it to like halfway done, so like 10, 11 minutes of smoothing it out and cutting out any extra bits that I think are just added and repetitive and unneeded. Things like me saying the same thing 4 times, maybe I'll cut it down to like 2 to show the repetition, or 3 to show the real repetition instead of 4. You know, things like that, where I'm cutting out unneeded repetition. To smoothen it out more, make it more flow better. I'm also making sure to leave like 5-second gaps right now for like the intro voiceovers, Whiteheader voiceover, Vraska Shield voiceover, Fap Ring voiceover. What others have I written down? Well, I think Sense Fortress I have a planned voiceover. That's like around here though. Other than that, outro voiceover after all that. So I got a plan to write those out, of course. I'm going to do the smooth cut through right now, which is what I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to do the voiceovers. I'm going to make sure to write all the voiceovers. So whenever I have the chance to, I can record them and then put them in. And then once I have all the voiceovers written, and I like how they like are like sound and flow and joke plan wise, I like them, then I will set those aside to when I can record them. And I'll work on adding in the visual touches. Things like, I don't know, the visual touches and short transitions I'll put in. Things like I'm talking about the Vice Gloves, showing those. Things like this is Dark Souls, but every death I open a case. The death count. The cost count for when I open a case. How much, I'm losing. It's like that. I gotta go through and put all that in, which is probably a lot. But I think the biggest problem is I like took forever on the rough cut when I should have, which is why this video is taking so long. I think the main thing is I took forever on this. On this more concise rough cut, I took a long time on. The next stuff, assuming I get a chance to record the voiceovers, realistically from here should only take like a week or 2. Probably a week and something, maybe 2 weeks. And this video should be good and up. And then I hope to have the next one out a lot sooner than like what my perceived gap between videos is right now. Yeah, and then after that I'll work on the second one if it does good. If not, I might just hop straight in. If it like day 1 doesn't look the best, I might just hop straight into recording the next video, which isn't related to this at all. I might just do that anyways to have the variety and see what does the best. We'll see though. Regardless, rough cut. 21 minutes, not bad. Oh, now he's looking at. Look, I did not read into it at all. I just learned that it was a toilet. I just looked up weird SMP and it was a toilet. I guess I finally looked at the sheet and is now going through it. Hit F3P, make sure you have pause menu on. That should be enough cobblestone. Cool. I'm on this Minecraft capture, right? Yes, I am. Is this for fun or maybe stream? Week. Why am I typing you on there? You're in my stream. I'm planning to stream this weekend. Those stuff. That's the stream. Like to guess to play for fun on stream. I don't know. I plan to stream it, but it's just to play with you guys for fun on this weekend, and I will stream it. The Nuggo's got to be less Nuggo. He has his flare-ups in traffic, if you will. None of that. None of that. Yeah. Pleasure. You go through and just rate what you would want to do. Some of them are like just straight up like 2-player. I think one of them is just 2-player. I think it's just the co-op game. The work one. I also only put the notes on because I just wanted to put who doesn't have the game for the yellow ones. For the purchase needed ones. What does Nuggle ever said? Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. But yeah, go through those, rate the ones you want to do the most. I probably will, no matter what, do free over paid if free is like the same to you and the same to me. Unless you want to buy someone some of those. I just don't want to, I can definitely buy them $8 for it. It's like $1. If I really want to buy them like friends for friends, that's only $10. I could. I don't really want to, There's free stuff I could do. I'd probably rather do that, though, to be honest. Regardless, I have enough resources built up for the spawner. I can put away the saplings. We grab the wood out. I should have enough for all the trapdoors. Should. I will bring the wood with me. This should definitely be enough, though. I won't say definitely. I like, We'll see. I should have enough resources. What? I definitely should have enough. I don't really want to say definitely, but this should definitely be enough. I keep saying it while not going to say it. This should be good. I should be able to finish the roof. I should be able to put on the trapdoors, and then I just need to water it all up. Let me grab another bucket real quick. And it'll be good. Cool. Still on the roof, and then we can start doing the trapdoors before we water it up. I'll water it up last, and then I guess technically to get the torches last, but I'll water it up right before we pick up torches. And then we just need to pick up this water, and we're gonna go. Guys, let's fill this in, and then we're all good and all done. I'm going to need to leave a little gap to get back in, so let's leave a spot right there. I need to pick this up and put it on the roof. Cool. That should be good. Yeah, should be good. Cool. Should be lit up enough. Shouldn't smell walls on top. I now need all of the spider proofing, which I always forget how to do, so I'm gonna look it up on my phone. I think I have it in my mind what you do. I'm pretty sure you place one here, and then down one over two, and then right here. I think. But I don't know because I always forget because I don't do this that often. So let me just re-look up. How to spider-proof a mob spawner. It looked up as how does at first. Think of what? Yeah, co-op puzzle game. Gotta love doing those with Zai. Those are always great with Zai. Oh. We heard so many good. Yeah, I loved that game. It was my favorite. Yeah, I might have done this too many times. I got that right with how you're supposed to do it. I might have spider-proofed. I might have made one too many spider spawners in my day. Not spider spawners, mob spawners. Skyblock mob spawners in my day. Why is the rain coming through the side right there? What the hell? It's nowhere else. It's just the side. It's gone now. I don't... Okay. That's why I said it to you and not everybody, because a lot of those are like random co-op games. So let's get a stack. I might need them more in the future for the other mob spawner. 60. That works. I might need more in the future for the other mob spawners. So let's just... That much should be fine. So the better proof is you just boop, and then exactly like I said, just boop. Down one, over two, down one, over... Why does that look wrong? Why does that look wrong? It's over two, down one, over two, down. Is that right? That seems wrong. No, I don't know. I just saw him on the edge and I looked around at me. Okay. And then up two, over one, up two, over one. I think it's the same, but opposite for over here. So I think it's like that, right? Maybe? I need to look at the video again. I haven't done this in like a while, so. I think it's like this, though. I think. Let me just real quick. This side railing. I'm gonna need more of these as well, but I have plenty of wood, so it should be fine. I think that's how you do it. I think. Just rate them on the thing so I know what you like the most. Like, if you don't like it, put a 1 or a 0. If you really love it, put a 5. Prop hunt seems fun, but complicated. Yeah, it seems like prop hunt, but you're like a ghost that haunts people. It's like Dead Realm, it seems like to me. It seems Dead Realm vibes. Which was the game Van Austin then played a lot the best. It seems kind of like that kind of vibes, kind of. Except less complicated. Okay, yeah, I might have done this shit too much, because I just did that perfectly. Yeah, I might have done this too many times. There's no way I just did that perfectly how you're supposed to. I may have done this too many times in the past. I need to stop playing Skyblock. I don't know about that. Skyblock's fun. I don't know. I haven't played it in a while, to be fair. My world died. I haven't played since then, so I don't know. I don't play too much. I don't play too much Skyblock. Make sure that's set up right. No, it is not. Do this up a block, and then we'll have to make sure to untorch it at the end. Definitely gonna need more of these, but that is totally fine. Figured I would anyways, so not a problem. I could also technically do the inside as well, so spiders don't climb the walls if they try to, but for the most part they shouldn't spawn as much with this. I don't even know if it's actually true or not. I just always am like, oh yeah, that works. I mean, I don't see a lot of spiders, if any, in my spawners ever when I do this, so they should prevent them from spawning entirely. But if any spawn, it'll be less. At the very least, which is good. Alright, and then same thing here, so boom. 1, 2, boom, 1, 2, boom, 1, 2, boom. And then from there, this is the part I always forget, is starting on the second outward. Okay, second outward. And then it's the opposite for the other side. So then this would be 1, 2, boom. Yeah, okay. That should be good. Looks good. Cool. Start building over to here. I'm gonna need another 60 realistically. Any extra is fine. I need to probably do this for the drop spawner as well. I don't need to do this for the drop spawner as well. Stop that sentence. That is just not. That's just wrong. I want spiders in the drop spawner. I need the string. The whole point of the drop spawner actually is for string, to be honest with you. I guess Enderman would also be good for it, but it's kind of hard to get them to spawn in there and reliably fall out. Once I do a double layer, and then if I do top floor, it might be fine. The chance of them hitting water, though, is very high, so... Regardless, let's keep at this. Get them all placed down. Actually, we'll need cobbles. I don't know why I just put that away, to be honest with you. Cobble, like, right now. Yeah, just looked into the side, put a thing on there. Game's Predator looks not scary. I didn't even watch it that far, to be honest with you. I saw Alien Isolation but co-op, and I was like, ooh, that sounds fun. I did not even look that far, to be honest with you. Again, you rate them how you want them, Zai. It does not matter to me. You look at them, rate them. I know you're the one that's for sure going to be free. Milk, you never know. Now go. We'll see if he's free. Probably, to be honest with you. Probably. But, you know, I mean, he has something going on. I don't know. Said he's be free, but, you know. I know for a fact you're going to be free. You're acting got nothing going on. And if you did, you would know ahead of time, probably. That just seems to randomly be busy. So, yeah, I feel like I would not. He would not know until it's, like, day of. I'd be like, oh. You want to know probably be free. You ain't doing shit. If you were doing shit, you would know like a week in advance. You ain't doing shit. Okay, well, maybe he's doing tennis, you know, like them femboys do. No, I don't know, no. I never know, though. He's just busy sometimes. I don't know. He's just like, yeah, I'm free. 10 seconds later, his internet's dead or something. It's like, oh, all right, yeah, all right. Poor Milk. There he goes. Keeps getting on Siege though. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. He just really loves Siege, you know. As soon as he gets off it, he just keeps getting on. He just misses it, you know. He yearns for it. All right, that should be spider proofs. Now I just need to water it all up, and then we're good. And then the spawner's done. I guess the stream is also done. I might play a little longer, to be honest. Yeah, I'll probably want to see how this mob spawner's, how efficient this mob spawner is. I will want to see that. I am gonna need to get the torches, actually. This should have a no gap. Okay. I am gonna need to pick up the torches at the very end. Oh, wait. Leave these open on the sides. Close everything but the sides. Let's just go around and place torches. Not torches, water. Now, once this is all done, I can go and pick up all the torches. Not there. God dang it. This one's fine. This one I can't recharge. That should be good. Or I guess right click is actually shoot. I guess that does make sense. Shield should be fine to close these. There we go. Finally something I can close these with. Is that watered up? Yes. Alright, just the one left. And then just need to go through, pick up all the torches, and we're good. I have rated the games. Okay, I'll look at them later. A lot of the black ones, I have no idea. A lot of the ones that are marked, no idea, slash I don't know. I don't know if they're free or not. They're probably not, though, I assume. Again, though, the prop hunt we have a demo of, so we could definitely do that. So. The others, I don't know. Alright, let me pick up all the torches, and then we're good to go down below. I just realized an issue. Place a water bucket right there so I can pick that one up. And then we're going to need to close it off once we leave. So take this water bucket out of my hand. Not the bucket, but the water one. Alright, pick all these up. They're like all demos. They're not demo. What? What are you talking about? There's like 2 of them. Or we do multiple? It depends on the size. There's only like 1 demo. I think. Alright, are those picked up? They are. Let's pick up this water, wait a bit, and then drip on it. Mom's gonna spawn right after I jump down. Maybe not. Ray is also on, so this might not be the most efficient right now, which honestly would be a-okay. Where's the water at? Not down yet. A little longer. I mean, I'll be honest with you, we're probably only playing for like an hour or 2 each day. That's why I said probably 2 sessions. That's why I said probably Saturday and Sunday, because it'll probably be 2 different days. We just play for like an hour or something. I expected an hour a game, to be honest with you. Okay, that water's probably far down enough. Yes, it is. Time that well. Alright, stuff should be spawning, and based on the little water particles dropping, stuff might have already spawned. This should be working. Should be. It's kind of hard to test it. I mean, I can't test it with like the 1 or 2, but it might not be the best because the original one I had wasn't the best either. Okay. Not anything to do with design, just straight up the way the server works. When I first made one, it wasn't that good. To be fair, more people were on then now. Now it's just me and Ray, so. Cool. It's working. I mainly wanted that for bone meal. Because then I never have to worry about like running out of wood or anything ever again. I don't have to expand that. I can just use my bone meal. And it seems to be going just fine. Cool. Good. Boss water done. Let's put up all the spare resources real quick that I don't need to carry on me. Like the water buckets. The rotten flesh. Cool. Means we can start harvesting it, which I do plan to do. I think what we'll do next is a drop spawner version, so I can start getting string up here. I don't need string up here, so maybe I wait. Maybe I just try to farm up a zombie villager before then. I don't know. Yeah, no, this is working quite well with just me and Ray on, which is good. Of course, I also have Force on my sword, because it's just straight up my normal god sword, so... but having this to repair my tools and stuff like that is pretty big. Also, mainly for the bone meal. It's pretty big. Eventually, I plan to set this all up as fully automated with... Not fully automated, but automated harvesting. So, iron hoppers underneath here. So, I need to specify, just hoppers in general. Cool. That seems to be working quite well. Nice. I can always repair my tools when I need to. Just use my main god gear. Put these up. And then mob drops, which I am starting to get a decent amount. Alright. I just need some sand and some other stuff. We can do TNT Duper. Not bad. One thing I think we should maybe set up today is find a little nook or cranny somewhere to put my nether portal. Might be good. Somewhere ideally away from this area. Probably like... Right there could work. There could definitely be a portal right there. Yeah, let's maybe do a portal right there. Let's place another portal. I made sure to grab with me enough obsidian. Do I have a flint and steel? I'm gonna have to do the lava method to light it, which is gonna be very questionable. Actually, I guess I got spare stone. Which should be fine. I can stone up most of the start area, so it should be fine. Keep some wood on me, and I can light it with lava. Unless I brought a flint and steel, which I doubt. Yeah, no, I did. Okay. Cool. Let's build it. Let's build another little nether portal spot. I'm also gonna need my fences real quick and my slabs. Cool. I'm gonna for now just do this all stone. I will eventually change it to have wood for this bit here. But for now, all stone. Let's just put a portal way out here. Can't reach that yet. I'll definitely look though at what Zai rated those and choose what we end up doing. Cool. And then right here will be the portal. Or do I want a little space? No, I don't want a space. That's gonna be all railing. Maybe not all railing. I don't think I'll make this whole thing a platform. No, maybe. I don't know. For now, let's just place the 2. And then whoop, whoop. Can't see that from there, so I guess I will have to fill this in. I guess we will have this all be like a little nether area. I could put like storage and stuff for the nether stuff in here. Cool. Just a little opening, and then another portal. Cool, and then I need to do the lava method of lighting it, which might be dangerous. I need to get rid of these fences. I really don't want to light this place on fire. If I remember right, the lava method is you have lava down below, and then you have a piece of wood, like, right here? You want to catch the wood on fire. I don't know if that's gonna work. You want to catch the wood on fire, and then have it, like, spread, is the thing. So maybe make a little extra wood real quick. Let that burn, and then we'll see what I gotta do from there to adjust it. I also gotta be careful not to make the ocean below me all cobblestone cast. Elite. Why does it always replace my crossbow? It's so annoying that it doesn't. I need to somehow place underneath here, which I think I can do. Yeah, it always replaces 2. It always like auto goes to 2 and replaces it for some reason, which is annoying. Like, why 2? I don't know. I think I just choose it random. And also, people like, why do that? Don't do that. And then right here, I need a little lava basin. And then the lava should, in theory, spread and have fire touch that. Let me real quick place. Maybe I'm just on 2 a lot, and then I can do it again. And fire spread, and then hits there. Wait, maybe fire spread's off, though. Oh, fire spread might be off. In fact, fire spread probably is off because it's a server. I mean, I don't know. It usually takes a long time, so we'll wait a second. But I think fire spread might be off because it's a server. I know I could like get commands and check, but I don't have access to those, and I also do not care to get access to those. But I'm gonna assume fire spread is probably off. If I don't see a fire jump on there in the next like 3 seconds. While if it's not on there by the time I'm done taking the sip of Pepsi, we'll see. I might just go get some flint real quick, a piece of flint. Yeah, I did the slowest Pepsi sip of all time there to say. I don't think fire spread's on because it's a server, but I don't know. Maybe it is. But it's not spreading, and I know this process usually takes a while, but that was a little bit where I was just sitting there and it did not spread at all, so I'm gonna assume it's off. Regardless, let's place the fences on the back here. Cool. Nope. What does nope mean it's on? Does it mean it's on? What does nope mean? Does it mean it's off or does it mean it's on? Which one is nope? I don't know. Either way, I'm getting a piece of flint. I'll be flying anyways once we go to the nether, so it don't matter. Pick all this up. Put wood right here. It's off. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All right, yeah, let's get some flint. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I think. Like leave it open. It's not wood right there. I mean, like we will change that all to wood. Let's also really quickly make sure our cobblestone's back up before I forget about that. Let's put up all the stuff I don't need on me. What I will need on me, I think. See, we will not need the fences though. That's probably enough. I will keep the wood on me for a second. We'll see. I don't need the obsidian on me anymore. Put that up. Take one of my elytras. More health one would be good. We will be flying through the nether here. I don't have a spare ender chest. I just realized. That is annoying. It should be fine. I can take it with me, I guess. I can pick it up. I don't need to leave it here. We'll grab some bread, too, before we go to the nether. If we can, I want to see just where our portal's at. Raise it to, I believe, 72. I might have to go look at Limelight Discord and scroll a ways up to see where we were putting the portals at. I think it's 72. I don't know. It's been a while since I had my portal moved, so I don't really remember. It's quite a bit up, though. Make sure this is my fortune one, right? Yes, it is. Okay. I don't want to accidentally break my ender chest. I only have one. Cool. Get that set up. Put up the stuff I don't need on me, like the wood. Grab this out. I don't need all this bone meal, but might as well make it now. Might as well. I can keep a stack on me. Not necessarily on me, but in my chest. For whenever I need it. Who knows, maybe I want to get a bunch of food in the future again. Or I need a bone meal stuff to get, like, dyes or something. Cool. Let's pick all this up. Get ourselves a little bit of extra food before we head on in. I'm gonna stream for a little bit more today, not too much longer. Just plan to do a quick stream today, mainly to build that and get that finished, which we were able to accomplish. Next time we're on here, I probably will work on the drop spawner. Maybe we just sit at the mob spawner for like an hour and get ourselves a villager. Honestly, what we'll probably do next time we're on here is get our nether portal for here set up with the main nether. So if I want to, I can go sell stuff in my shop still, and then any diamonds I get from that, I will use for buying stuff that I want or over here. And then, of course, if I want to go to my old base for whatever reason, I can. Like, if I want to collect all that stuff that's auto-harvesting and sell it, I can. Who knows? Maybe we'll do that next time we're on here. Maybe we'll be connecting the portal and then just selling a bunch of stuff that's gone and grown while we were gone. Or over here, not gone, but gone from, you know, my main base. Because all of that is chunk loaded. Meaning we probably have a lot of crops just sitting there. Did not really account for that when I came over here. I'm gonna have a lot of crops waiting for me when I get back. In fact, they might be overflowing and lagging the server as we speak. I don't think so. I mean, I still have a decent storage bank, and they're not, like, super efficient, so we should be fine. But if the server starts lagging, I am gonna have to fly back and deal with that. To be fair, we're gonna connect the portals, like, right now. We've only been here for a little bit, so it should be an issue. I'm pretty sure none of the chests are full. I haven't noticed any obvious server lag or anything either. I think we're good. And I'm pretty sure we have plenty of RAM stuff. So, let's just real quick. Do we have a fortune double? I do. I don't want to break too much. I just want to get one piece. Just real quick. That dolphin looked like a shark for a second. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was kind of worried. I was like, what? I was like, what do we add? What do we install? Sharks? What the hell? I mean, I don't know why I'm worried. Again, I am in literal gut gear, so it shouldn't be an issue. Really should not be an issue, even if there's some sort of sharks. This place is a lot of wood. This place is very easy to burn down, but the main reason is I don't want to use up all of our stone. To be honest with you. Alright, let me quickly grab out a piece of iron, which I should have in here. I do, only 2 pieces, but I have a piece. And let's just go see how far we gotta go, which shouldn't be super far. I was gonna say I'm not that far out, and then I remember we are kind of like 13k out. I don't think it'll be too far though to get my bro. It's like 10k blocks divided by 8, maybe 1,000. It's not bad. I want to at least see where we gotta go to get to my portal. Pick up our ender chest. I don't think it'll be too bad, to be honest with you, to get to my base, but we'll see. Or at least get to where all the portals are. I don't think it'll be too bad. I don't remember what direction I went out. I might have went out in the direction that, like, is kind of extended out my way, so we might be fine. Okay, that's just BM. Brave. You butt my... Ooh! Oh, I thought it was a Dragast. I don't know why I thought it was a Dragast. That's not how you get a Dragast at all. I don't know why, like, for a second I was like, ooh, Dragast. That's not how you get a Dragast. Alright, marker coordinates. I know towards 0, 0 is the main way, so it's like out that way. I honestly don't think we're super far. Let me just make sure I have them marked again. I honestly don't think I'm that far away from all the main portals. Ooh, that was almost bad. Well, hey, Bastion. Wait, is this the Bastion I think it is? It might be the Bastion I think it is. In which case, I am almost back. I'm heading in the right direction still. And it's definitely not the best I thought it was. Let's just go to 0, 0 and see... This is a fortress, and I do not... Wait a minute. Am I in the direction I think I am? This fortress has been explored before. I might be near the... It's not the fortress I think it is. If it is, that's very convenient for me. I don't know if it is or not, though. Ow. This is 100% the fortress I think it is. This is the one I've been to before. This is near my... This goes to my old portal. Okay. That's convenient. Also, I think this is the line for where the base and stuff is. I might just be able to connect this little line right here and extend it way out. And then we're good. We'll see. Maybe. I just want to see coordinates. This direction. Head in this direction. Line up coordinates. Find out where my portal is going to be. I just realized I didn't mark the exact coordinate for my portal. So I can't plan exactly where it's going to end up. But I can, like, see the rough area where it'll connect. You know, find the line. And I think we're going to go back and then it for that. Just find the line right now. So. Really annoying that this is just all head hitters. I guess that's how I did it. But, I mean, so you get there faster. But, you know, I have wings now, so I can just fly. To be fair, this is old anyway, so this isn't even connected to anything, I don't think, anymore. It's just connected to my old portal. Or leads to my old portal, I'm pretty sure. But if it connects to my old portal, that means this direction is also... Maybe I could just go off of my old portal. Connect it to my old one. Which would be convenient for me. Very convenient for me. Actually, let's just find out where my old portal is. And then I can connect it to there. Because I can just expand that out and then turn it. And then I just need to find, of course... Mainly the wide coordinate is what I need. But if I get the coordinate for it, I can push the wall way back. And then eventually connect that to my other portal. I was able to fly there for a second. For a couple seconds, if I spam jump right now, I can fly. Doesn't really do anything though, it kind of just bugs me out. And this right over here should be my old portal. Not that. But, no, don't go through there. Right down here is my old portal spot. Which I don't know if it's still connected at all. But I can just go up, I guess, if it's not connected. Yep, here we are. And this should still be connected, I think. Maybe it's still connected to everything else? I think what I'm going to do is just extend out from my main portal. Extend it, push it way back. And then eventually connect it to that other portal. I will fly back to probably my skyblock base then for the day. Hello, Hoglin. Biglin? Why did I call you a Hoglin? What the hell? You're not a pig. I mean, you are, actually, but you're not like a Hoglin, you know? Alright, head back up. Head back up. What are you doing? I don't know. Alright, let's head to my normal spot right here. I'm going to connect it to this eventually. Also want to check my old base real quick and just see something. I'm going to do that before we extend it out. First off, get the coordinate. It is 72. Okay. What direction is this way? It's more negative, which I think is the direction I need to go. So that's good. Just to be sure, let me like that. So I pull up the screenshot and then I can just back arrow over. Yep, it is that direction I need to go, which is good. My other portal is actually naturally at 73. That's convenient. I'm not showing it right now, but look at this. Right? This is the old one. This is the new one. That's the old one. That's convenient. Very convenient. I just have to lower it down a block. And then connect the tunnels. And it's only like 200 difference on the Z. So I just have to go back like 1,000 something. Which is doable. I can definitely do that. Maybe I'll do ice for it, although with flying, I feel like you don't really need to. You just, you know? Oh, hey, I didn't get that before. I didn't know. I didn't have that before. I want to really quickly check while I'm here. First off, if anything's changed in the base, which apparently I'm not showing anything. Cool. Love that. Love that. Give me a little salute. Nice, nice. Just to see if there's anything here that might be new. I doubt anything is anything. Probably walking. I'd be flying. True. Did Bickle? Nothing. I do have a decent amount of stone. It's just stone now. Lame. Bunch of random stuff still. Nothing I really plan to take with me, although if I need any of this, I can of course come back once it's connected. I'm probably gonna take that. I need another. I have the apples, it doesn't matter. Alright, yeah, let's alright, I want to see real quick before we start making the tunnel back, which hopefully doesn't take too long. Not if anything's really changed my base, I just want to see how my spawners are doing. Because if they're overflowing, I might need to start filling out shulker boxes, which is a concern. I hope they're not overfilled, but they might be. Let me check these real quick. I guess it's all connected. Shuriken Farm, how you looking? You still got plenty of space? Oh no, they're fine. In fact, it looks like some of these chests look like I've not even been chuck loading them. I guess they've only been on like a few hours in total, I guess, so. Not bad. Good. That's a good sign for me. Having a low amount normally would be bad, but right now, that's good. I really don't want them overflowing or causing server lag while I'm gone. Not great, amount-wise, to be honest with you, but, you know, it's good. It's fine. Still chunk loaded, I think. Hopefully. No, doesn't seem to be any issues. Okay, cool. Let's see melon and pumpkin real quick. Oh. Oh. That seems to be fine. This is full, but the hopper behind it isn't full. I think I'm clicking the one behind it. Yeah, okay, I think we're gonna be fine. Almost not fine for the melons, but I still have the extra chest as well. Actually, no, it was the hopper from the... No, that was the wrong hopper. But that means, you know, there's still space. This one still has plenty of space. Okay. Only one I really have to worry about is melon, which I can definitely come back for in the future and start turning in emeralds. Maybe next stream. You know, every now and then when things are full, maybe we'll stop. Maybe I just set up more storage on them. We'll see. We'll see. Regardless, let's head back home real quick. Guess we are home right now, actually. This is my home. Let's head to home number 2, though, real quick. Skyblock home. And, let's just start digging towards the direction to go. Alright. We're gonna get a lot of, netherrack from this, too, which is good. Somebody need it. This is the right direction, right? Yes, it is. Wherever this tunnel ends up ending at, we will just fly from there. Well, I hope this isn't an issue. I'm just gonna block that off. Hope that's not an issue. We'll see in the future. What is this? Whoa, epic prank. We move your... Wait, this was Goob! What happened to Goob Portal? Goob? Goop? What happened to Goop Portal? It really ends right here? Well, damn. That didn't last long. Let's, place the rest of this, I guess, and then fly over. Place all this netherrack real quick and then just fly. Can I go around on this, or... No. Oh, my speed boost. And I didn't get the height I needed either. Oh my god, I just dropped way more than I should have. Where is the connection point, actually? Did I just lose it? No, I just went down. You know, I could probably just jump up. I don't want to try to fly. That's risky. I'll be fine. I won't take enough kinetic damage to have it mean anything, but... I don't want to break anything. It's my main thing. Because this isn't my area, so I really don't want to break anything over here. I guess it kind of is my area. I guess I can break it, but... Eh. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna break some of it. Actually, I still touch. Right? Can I still touch this? Yes. Doesn't matter. Cool. That should work. Where is another rat cat? Oh, it's right there. I eventually will have to break all this, of course, but only a little bit more anyways. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this is where we ended off. And I'm gonna fly all the way back to the Skyblock base now. Ow. 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 Ouch. I really don't know where that portal leads, to be honest with you. Let's go back to... Actually, if I'm right here. Yeah, I'm right here. Let's go back to the fortress. Just run all the way over. Actually, if I can fly right here, I should try to. Because that would give me a big speed boost. Make it a lot quicker. I could maybe fly right here. I might just end up getting myself killed, but we'll see. And that'd be very bad because I'd spawn over there and then I'll be able to get my stuff. Let's not do that. No, I think we'll be fine. We'll thug it out. I just don't aim for a wall and we'll be fine. Just whatever you do, don't aim at a wall. Yeah, that gave me a little speed boost. Not bad. How much of a speed boost? Don't know. Didn't even check. I should check straight away. Don't know. Regardless, let's go back to my old device. Which was at, what, 13... Click that one? 1317 at 359. Okay. Which, in other words, means like 1,000 away. Alright. We're gonna go back, though, and then I'll end stream for today. I think family's going to sleep here soon, so I should start being quiet. If they're not already, to be honest with you. Just start being quieter soon. Just wanted to get on here real quick. Wanted to get on earlier, but was kind of making way too good editing progress to stop, to be honest with you. Like I said, I got like half of it smoothened out already, which is really good. Because after that, again, I just got a voiceover, write the voiceovers, record the voiceovers, and put them in, of course. And then after that, just all the added bits, which I can start already. I just can't do the voiceover bits until I record them. I can already plan out, though. I can pre-plan. So yeah, getting to a point where I'm pretty happy with it. And it's gonna be up. It definitely feels like one of the video, like kind of like the Fear Nightfall style, where like I take forever editing on it, and I'm really proud of it. It's not like that style of like I did with like the Minecraft Skyblock and that, where it's like a lot of effort, and I'm really proud of it. The Minecraft Skyblock I wasn't as proud of when I finished it, and apparently it showed because view-wise, it was terrible. But it's definitely more that style where like I'm super proud of it. I'm really happy with how I think it's gonna turn out. I don't know right now. Right now it's just the rough and smoothened, but how I envision it in my head, it's like I am proud of it. In my head, I'm proud of it, which means I am gonna put in the effort to make it something I am proud of. But so far, I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna turn into a video I really, really am proud of in the end, and that I'm really happy saying I made. And those are the best kind of videos. Those ones you should make. Not ones that just feel like slop to you that you're just uploading to upload. It's kind of the same thought process as like for me streaming not that long ago, where I was like doing it daily and kind of was just streaming to stream, to be honest with you, where it makes it less enjoyable and more feel like a chore. Whereas if you're putting in like doing something more for you and more for like the effort and stuff you want in the video, it makes it something I'm more proud of and that I made more for me than anybody else. Even if it does bad, it's still something I can say and looking back on and say, yeah, I'm proud of how that turned out. Which is something I could say, for example, about like the last Minecraft Skyblock video. I would say, yeah, I'm pretty proud of the video. Not bad. Not my best work, but I'm pretty proud of it. Did it do good? Oh hell no. We'll see with this. If it doesn't do good, I can at least say that was fun. It did its due diligence. I am happy with how it ended up. I hope I can say that. I guess I have a lot more to do still to be able to say that. Regardless, let's put up these elytras. Actually, let's repair them real quick. And then I'm gonna put up my elytra and a stream. Already a zombie villager. Yeah, maybe next time we get villagers. I don't know. Either that or connect to my portal. One of the two. I honestly, if I connect to my portal, can just also bring villagers over from there. But I think I'd prefer to get villagers from here, so I'll probably get my villagers from here, to be honest with you. I will need to go to the fortress nearby-ish and get blaze rods. Regardless, let's put back up my ender chest, put up my elytra and all that. That's just elytra and rockets, to be fair. And then put up all the other stuff in my actual chest here. Put up that, and the rockets. And then put up all this other random stuff that I got on my journey. How did I get netherrack right now? I was out, wasn't I? Or was I just out of the stack and I didn't check? I was probably out of the stack and didn't check. Oh well. Regardless, next time I'm back on here, I will either be doing... Let me put that up as well. Regardless, next time I'm back on here, I will be either doing stuff for a drop spawner, getting villagers, which I think is probably what we should do next, to be honest with you, or connecting the nether portals. One of those many tasks that I need to do. One of those many, many options I need to do. We'll see. We will see what I end up deciding on. But for now, what I'm going to decide to do is get a little thumbnail for the mob spawner complete. I want something kind of distant, so maybe I do from over here. Which is I need to go up against this, and then back it up to where it's out of view. Line up my helmet. Line up myself. That I don't think would be good. Let's angle it a little higher up. No matter what, it's going to be kind of angled higher up, which I don't really like too much. But I think that's fine. Hit an F1, hit a start recording, and then I'll have a thumbnail for today's stream. Which I did not think to do about for the horror games. I clicked start recording and it didn't start. There we go, it started now. Which is something I didn't think about doing for the horror games. I decided to do like a random still frame, which just auto-generated. I didn't think about recording to get a thumbnail for yesterday's VOD, to be honest with you. Regardless, I'm ending today's stream. Quick little hour, which is kind of how most of my streams have been, honestly, lately. Nothing wrong with that. Next time on live, though, I probably will be doing Paradise. Next time on here again, we'll probably be doing one of 3 various things, whether that be drop spawner, or that be connecting the nether portals, maybe on that one, or that be getting witches and, not witches, but zombie villagers and curing them. Probably we'll just go to the nether and get blaze rods because I can. We'll see though. Fuck you. Fuck you too, Zai. Regardless, next time I'm live, we'll probably be on Paradise. Maybe that's tomorrow. Maybe that's a different day. He just muted to say I suck. Okay. Regardless, whether it be tomorrow or some other day, maybe probably tomorrow. I'll probably try to be live tomorrow on Paradise, assuming someone like Zai or someone doesn't want to like do Siege or something, and no one's available. I'll probably stream Paradise tomorrow because I wanted to play that for a bit. Do a quick hour or two stream on it. I don't think it's the longest.